The next game is it's next Friday or Thursday. It's against St. X. Yeah. Yeah. Right. And he's not the guy. Right. Yeah. Yep. Adam Beauclair. Yeah. Nope. No, just me and him. Yeah. No, well, we might go look at some colleges, but yeah. Oh, the beach. The Jay Leno show. Yeah. Well, his dad lives out there. Yeah. Well, we're trying to get all this stuff working today, so all this video stuff. Larry and I are gonna try and get some stuff edited. So let me know what comes of it. All right, we'll leave Clark alone. Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. That'll be fun. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll keep in touch. Okay, we'll see you. Bye. I think we need a new message. Gotta turn up some music so it sounds like we got people in the background.
Hey Larry, can I talk while you're filming it?
Yeah. Hey, no. No, what I think you should do...
Alright, shh.
Thank you for calling the Indian Hill.
Thank you for calling the Indian Hill Television Network viewer feedback phone. No one is available to take your call at the moment. Please leave a message after the tone, and one representative will get back to you as soon as possible. One representative. Okay. Thank you for calling the Indian Hill Television Network viewer feedback phone. No one is available to take your call at the current time. Leave a message after the tone. Representative will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for your questions, comments, and concerns.
Thank you for calling the Indian Hill Television Network viewer feedback phone. No one is available to take your call at the current time. Leave a message after the tone. Representative will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for your questions, comments, and concerns.
Male and female high school player in the country.
Good.
As the McDonald's Players of the Year are announced.
LeBron James.
Today on SportsCenter.
Okay, so we've got a half-hour show to put on. We've had photographers, editors, writers, producers. They've been out for the last 3 hours putting together stories, packages, and different elements to put together in this 30-minute show. Each morning we put together something similar to SportsCenter. It's called ihtn Sports Beat, and we profile the different sports of the day beforehand. It's really an opportunity for Indian Hill fans to be able to see themselves on TV and their fellow athletes. But it sure takes a lot to put it on.
Or bother her, if you will. Have her come up to school to bring a note saying that I will not have you fax over a note. And I can give you the fax number for that. Well, she's at home. It'd be easier for you to just, fax over a note. Have her come up to school. Okay. Yeah, well, she may just get upset that, to come up to school. You shouldn't just fax over, Larry has my permission to leave Friday, John Shields, But it's just a fact. All right.
Stop smiling.
Yeah, you act like a kid.
50 feet.
No way. Did they make it? Holy shit.
Come on. Could you bring a note up to school saying I'm allowed to leave tomorrow? Today? Yeah, I didn't know the procedure for it. I tried calling Dad just to have him fax it up to school, just so you wouldn't have to leave, but he said no. It's real simple.
Okay, inside, Larry, what I want you to do is can you get Brandon to videotape you?
Okay, doing the entire roll, whatever.
Okay, you want me to get you to tape you?
Alright, you start with your thing and then
Have
I'll
Brandon
switch
videotape you, and I want you to like be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're live. And then like Brandon, zoom into the screen there so you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
And then also show Larry so you can like hit some buttons and stuff and act like you're doing
Yeah.
something there.
I got it.
Make sure you hit record. It'll say record.
It's actually still recording, and then turn it off.
Oh, okay, sweet. So I don't have to do
I want you to show the actual. Or turn the
television.
lights back on. Maybe that iris is good. Actually, show the screen, the main program screen where I am. Okay, Brandon.
Yeah, I got you.
When I start talking,
closer,
like
you
to
gotta
Okay,
bring
you want
the
me close up
zoom
on
into
it?
that, and then Larry's
Okay,
gonna
now
start
hold it
hitting
down.
buttons, and then show Larry. Okay?
Alright.
So act like you're gonna count me down.
Alright, ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to Sports Report. I'm Stephen Buskin. Topping the coverage of Braves news today. Many recent injuries have plagued the Braves teams. Lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, basketball, all had injuries so far this year. But the big sport right now is lacrosse. With 5 players out, head coach Mike Ward doesn't think this Braves team can go much further
Ready,
with all
roll
these
one.
injuries we've had so far
Ready,
this
roll
year.
VTR 25.
And later
Roll
news,
25.
The Indian Hill Braves
Take 5.
have lost one of their best athletes
Back to 1.
to
Ready?
sickness.
Ready, 1.
The Indian Hill
Back to
Braves took
1.
on the Madeira Mustangs and weren't able to play with their key defenseman, Brady Ward. He was out on sickness, but he should be back next week. That's it for Braves Sports Report. I'm Stephen Buskin. Thanks for tuning in.
Alright, then let's do this. Steven, do that again, and we'll record from out in the student service
I got
center.
some good hand shots in there, Larry.
Oh, good.
I came from the screen here, zoomed out a little bit on you. Got you.
Stop recording?
Got
Stop recording.
Where's the record button on this here camera?
Where would you have a record button on?
Oh, well, it depends on the camera.
Hold on.
Break. Just down. Can I do my hair first?
I love his hair. Just act like you don't see me.
Yeah, I don't see it.
And hopefully schedule it for a later time. It was against St. Xavier of Louisville, and that game was going to be quite a matchup for the Braves, who won 6-0 last year in the preseason and 10-0 during the final season. In later Braves news, the Indian Hill Braves have lost.
Yeah, he's filming some
Friday
great
night
things.
game. That is Bill Zimmer, who will start as quarterback. That's all for coverage of the Braves. This is Stephen
can't
Buskin,
talk to
Sports
him now.
Report. And back to you in the studios.
Get Kelsey, I mean, might as well. Look at her pants.
Football, lacrosse, and many others will begin their season. Yet lacrosse has been plagued by injuries. With the absence of Mike Sweeney, Bill Zimmer, and Brady Ward, head coach Mike Ward sees problems imminent in the Braves lacrosse schedule and northeastern central West Chester. These floods have caused many outages of power, flood, food, and shelter for many individuals. Yet we hope these showers should clear up. That's it from the News Center. I'm Steve Buskin. You're watching here. 100 yards, the record for that season last year. But Kyle Larkin, one of the key players for the Indian Hill football team, if you look in the future, he's going to be the key player in years to come. Great receiver, an okay DB. You know, if he can put on some pounds, bulk up a little bit, he could be a key player for this Indian Hill Braves team. But you have to take in consideration some of the other guns coming out next year. Nick Hewlett, another key receiver for the Braves. If he comes out strong, it's going to be a little competition. Nope.
You know, Amita Rudess, he is never at school. You know, I
What the hell?
second period.
He's never at
late.
school.
I say, Amita, how do you do it? How do you come in late, day after day after day after day? She says, you know what? I do not care. And she just comes in whenever she wants. And she manages to get by. I don't know how, but you know, if you want to know how to come in late every day.
Yeah.
No. Thanks, boss.
Day after day after day.
It's fine, just
Especially when you. It's not repeating you.
He's doing
And
it
you-
again?
And you from the studio. Now back to you.
Slacking on
Hey, Larry.
news. That's what's up.
What's up, Ann? I'm alright.
Turn around, Ann.
She has decorated her wall in her room with thousands, I'm talking thousands of medals.
Hey, I didn't get that crap. Why did I get the late talk?
Mike Jones. Hey, Mike, come
No.
That's how you wanted to go.
Ferret.
Check, check, check.
Smash ferret.
Now who is this? Oh, who is it? So talk about the t-shirts.
Yeah.
Talk,
me.
Talk about the t-shirts.
Me. It's a new sensation in the school.
And
$10.
What's the reason?
What's the reason? There is no reason.
What's the reason for the
Profits.
t-shirts? Profits. Come talk to us about it.
I don't wanna
At
talk.
ihtn. You know, why do so many people like the Wembley shirts?
I don't know. The girls got them now. The Wembley girls. Here, hold on. I'll get some.
There's
Emily.
Kyle Arnold. He
Emily,
didn't have the
yeah.
guts to be on ihtn Sports Report. Look, here he comes down.
This is what you guys do all day?
Look at this poot.
Buskin, here you go. You can ask Emily why she got a shirt.
Okay.
What?
Oh, look at the Wembley shirt.
Tyler, stop.
You think poop color and stuff. So talk about the Wembley girls shirt. What's the point?
There is no point.
Yes, there is.
What's the point? Oh, look.
I don't know.
Can you take the hat off so we can see the hair?
No.
So is Wendling
Come
Crew?
on, Tyler. No, it's
Come on, let's see
Wendling, the Wendling
Please.
girls.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Junior girls felt left out, so we thought we should get our own shirts.
How's
that
it,
say
how's it make
Wendling
you feel?
girls. Oh, good. I have my name.
Oh, let's see that.
Oh, I like it. Tyler, why do you have, like...
All right.
Why do you have a different one that says... or with a ferret on yours? Alright.
He's got the ferret on his, and what do you have?
Hi.
Just,
I just have
The
Tyler.
ferret.
just the face.
How come you didn't do the whole picture?
The whole picture?
Yeah. What was in the rest of the picture?
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Ricky
Yeah,
and Pat
doing,
Cook.
doing what?
We're at a party. What do you think we were on? Yep.
Yeah? Okay. Look at this poot. He wouldn't come. He didn't have the guts to be on Sports Report. Now he comes back when we're off the air.
beat him out for wide receiver.
That's what we were talking about. ihtn.
Defense stand for
Should I white balance? No, we white balance. Alright, first,
Right.
who are you?
Well, I'm Stephen Buskin. I'm the anchor of Sports Report, the most comprehensive from Indian Hill Television Network. Like I was saying before, we're the most comprehensive student-run high school sports network in the nation. Week after week, we try and bring out the stories that make Indian Hill sports the greatest that it is. And we put on a half-hour show 5 days a week, which is very hard for a high school. You know, there's kids that come in at 4:30 every morning of the week. The writers, producers, directors, photographers to edit, produce, write the stories and the scripts that put on this program. We do air live to 80,000 homes in the greater Cincinnati area. You know, it's not as many as, you know, your typical station, but you know, it's enough to get our word out and to show people that Indian Hill is a great place to be, and it's a great place where athletics, you know, don't take the number 1 seat, but they take the number 2 seat, and we're happy with that.
Alright, and what about tell me about the assistants on the crew.
Well, you know, the producer of the Indian Hill Sports Report, Larry Shields, for the past 4 years built the program to become, you know, probably the best studio programming that we've had in the last 4 years. Sports Report. It grew from an after-school type thing, you know, once a month, where we're doing the show every day. Every day. Stephen Buskin, our graphics designer, put together a heck of a graphics. We say graphics package, but I know the kids will laugh when I say that, so I'll say graphics design scheme. And you know, it's the overall from the from the writers, Mr. Denny Dupps, in here at 4 o'clock every morning to sit down, edit and review the script. And Hottie McKenzie is in here every day. She is one of our best editors and reviewers. She is a great photographer out there shooting the video.
How about Clark Bryn? Tell us about Clark Bryn.
Clark Bryn is probably one of the greatest assets that the Indian Hill Television Network has acquired
Hardest
in the last 2 years. He's like you were saying before, he is a very hard worker. Clark puts in 50-hour weeks and 10-hour days, 5 days a week, 50-hour weeks. He really, really works hard, tries hard, and that's how. It's people like Clark Bryn that makes us the most comprehensive student-run high school sports network in the nation. And people say to me, you've got a red visor, and I say, yes, I do. And they say, why do you wear that red visor? And I say, because I like the visor. And they say, it says IH on it. What does that stand for? And I say, you must not know ihtn. It doesn't say ihtn because, we like to, put out the attitude that we are Indian Hill. Not ihtn, but we represent Indian Hill as a whole. And I think that's what this red and black visor does. So I do wear it only on Fridays. It's just kind of a party feel. And then on occasion, we do dress down and I won't wear my tie. But this is my yellow tie. It's a lucky tie. One day I did a perfect show, and that's hard to come by, as you know. But I did a perfect tie. I haven't taken this tie off since, so I just kind of loosen it up and tuck it in sometimes if I go out. If I'm on the beach or something, I'll just kind of tuck it in my shirt. But it is my lucky tie. I never take it off. Since then, I've had very successful time with this tie.
So you're a senior. What's the future look like? See, I look for the future.
I can tell you exactly what the future looks like. If you wanted to zoom into this monitor, this is what ihtn is going to look like. Right there, everything you see on that monitor right now, that's what ihtn is going to be in the next year. What do you see on that monitor? You see nothing. That's right. And so what I'm saying is that it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a battle to find who is going to be the next leader, the next generation of ihtn, to pick up Sports Report, to take it to the next level, and to lead this Indian Hill Television Network to be the most comprehensive student-run high school sports network in the world. We've taken it to the national level. We are, I can say that phrase over and over, but we really are. We cover the most sports. We are completely student-run, where there are no teachers in here telling us what.
Would that be right? Would you like me to?
We're in an interview here.
Oh.
Hey, wait, no, Tyler, what's the problem? Where's you go?
Out of ink.
You're out of ink?
Oh, I'll go shake the toner.
Yeah, go check it, Larry.
Here we go. This is real simple.
During the interview, Larry had to get up and go fix the printer. It's stuff like that that slows us down.
I'll take the red hat. Well, I feel.
You know why I wear the red hat? Because it's a party attitude. We don't mess around here.
Okay, Tyler just had some questions, comments, and concerns, so I just addressed it.
You don't like this.
The light?
No, what I think you should do is turn off all the lights and only have a light shining on half your face.
Oh, you mean like Buskin's interviews?
Wait, yes. No, I mean all the lights off.
Yeah, keep the incandescents in.
No, but you need to have it dark.
Oh, Dean will like this. You screwed it too far over.
Yeah, I know.
This is Kristen's.
Kristen's.
Yeah.
Diffuser.
It's that melts, Steven.
Yeah, who cares? It won't get that hot.
Yeah, it will, and it will melt.
It's right there. If I see it melting, I will grab the bag.
You have me framed up in here?
Yeah, that actually does sound pretty good. Start from the side.
All right, so what's the first question?
All right, talk about the pressures of ihtn day after day, getting up so early.
Day after day after day. Seniors come in, 9 o'clock, 9:05, 8:20, or possibly later in the day. Well, not myself. I'm here at 4:30 every morning, and I would probably say I don't go home until definitely 10 o'clock at night. I mean, it's a long, grueling process of a day, and I spend all my days in here just working on sports report, just tuning the fine aspects of it, from possibly opening up a camera or working on a script. It's a long, grueling process that I put in every single day, day after day.
What's the rewards for doing that? So every day you come in here, what is the rewards?
It's a rewardless business. The reward for me at least, is watching the product on the air. When I see that out in 80,000 homes in the community, I mean that means a lot to me as a producer. Just to see the joy on children's faces when they watching their favorite stars, be it a Michael Sweeney or a Billy Zimmer, or a Joe Harmon in the activity, or a Kristen Cook at field hockey, or a Laura Wisman at softball. It's just those activities, just the girls' sports, the boys' sports, watching the joy of the community members. That's what does it for me.
What makes ihtn the most comprehensive student-run high school sports network in the nation?
Well, I'll tell you what makes us the most comprehensive sports network in the nation. It's the producers, it's the writers, it's the photographers. They're in here 6 a.m. in the morning. They're here every day, all day, working on the next story. I mean, we have producers, anchors. It takes a lot to put on a half-hour news program. I mean, every day have to have the producers, the anchors. It's the little guy. I'll tell you that, it's the little guy. It's the person who's able to switch out the tapes. It's the Clark Brins. It's the Chris Lancasters. It's even the Brandon Charles.
Tell me about the fights that you guys have. You ever get in any fights?
Well, I'll tell you this. There was one fight I'll tell you about. It actually was between our two anchors. It was Stephen Buston and Michael Sweeney. Michael Sweeney was the former host, and Michael had a little dispute about some talking times during a game, and he just ripped off the headset and left. It was a horrible set of circumstances what happened with this. And then there was another fight when actually one day in the control room, Michael just snapped and hit him in the face. It was a horrible situation when Michael and Sweeney Michael and Stephen just brawled. It was an all-out brawl that involved some hat slapping and some fisticuffs. It was horrible. Next question. Are there any questions? No. We'll just go with without having to talk.
Yeah, back up. Back up.
So what's the next question? I don't ask for any praise. I don't ask for the money. It's not about the glory. It's not about the glory, but the compassion. It's just remarkable.
Compassion.
Oh, it's not about the glory. It's not about the glory. It's about the guts.
Okay.
It's blood, sweat, and tears.
Talk about
Don't use the future this time. I think that might have been Friday.
That probably what fried it. It's
Yeah.
about a plastic bag sitting there. Go ahead. That plastic bag.
Oh
probably
yeah,
fried it.
heating it up, yeah. Yeah. Jesus. It's actually not as bright. Here, you want me to do like a side thing? Let's see. I can like hold.
This
move it.
interview finishes. I just don't have time for this. I have too many things I have to work on for the show.
No. We're still going.
There, actually like rotate the light.
I have a lot of precious time. Take my precious time.
That's good. Okay. So tell me. Tell me about Clark Bryn.
Clark Bryn is an extremely hard worker. I mean, Clark tries his hardest every day. I mean, I swear, this kid has so much courage, so much integrity. I mean, he puts in so much time and really tries his hardest for everybody. I mean, you wouldn't believe the number of tapes he's opened, the number of microphones he's, held, or things he's taken apart. I mean, just the pressures that he's put in, just been great.
Why is IHTN the most comprehensive student high school sports network in the nation?
It's the anchors, it's the producers, it's the writers, it's the photographers that are here every day working their hardest from 4:30 a.m. on. I mean, we are the most comprehensive student-run sports network in the nation simply because we are. We have the crew, we have the facilities, we have the heart to make it the best program we can.
Is it taxing?
Oh, it's taxing. You won't believe the number of days I've just come home and, I've fallen asleep. It's been really, really, really taxing. We finished it.
I think they should have done mobile light.
And
Yeah.
we're here with Ollie Kendall, running back for the Indian Hill Braves. Ran for over 1,000 yards last year. Ollie, tell me about the Braves team next year. Is it going to be as strong as it was last year?
Yes. I mean, we are.
Thanks, Mike. We're here with Robert Merriweather, baseball star. Robert, tell us about the baseball season. What's going to happen this year?
JV team,
Go ahead.
and we
Look at him. Why don't you look at him?
we have a lot of fresh faces. Me and I think we're gonna be good this season.
How's the CHL looking?
It's away. It's far away, but I think with the new team we can get it.
Okay. All right. Here with Robert Merriweather. Robert, thank you. Good luck in the season.
Thanks.
Guys, back to you in the studios.
All right.
That's here.
Yeah, Jeff.
Okay.
Back to
Fellow sportscaster Paul Nyhard. Paul, you've been with the IHTN Indian Hill Television Network for what?
Couple of months,
now.
sure, yeah.
Tell us about your experience.
It's been fabulous, you know. It's one of those things. I got to talk to the mic, sure. You know, it's a fresh experience. You know, I get to hang out with you guys, and it's kind of neat and stuff. And you know, it's just one of those things. You know, it really is.
Talking about the basketball announcing, where do you come up with all these little phrases like too much mustard on the hot dog,
well,
charity stripe,
sure.
diaper dandy?
Well, I basically just wing them. You know, whatever comes naturally. Usually the game time atmosphere just usually just gets me flowing into the game.
Get you bumping?
Yeah, I just get so pumped up watching those women's basketball games that I just get so into them, and I just get so many
Paul,
expressions popping
I've
out
been
of
there
them.
too.
Sure.
You know,
Sure.
the energy inside of the wigwam. Talk about the energy of the wigwam.
Well, when I first did my announcing game, I didn't know what to expect from the wigwam, and I was just totally mind-boggled of just how excited those fans were to see that game, and it was a barn burner of a game.
It was a
you know.
barn burner. My gosh, Indian Hill played Loveland. Was a score? I can't remember. It was like
Yeah,
20.
it was 5
It was like
points.
20 to 20.
Well, I don't know what it was.
5 to
Hey, I was
5.
just calling the games. I wasn't really
5 to
paying any
5.
attention. So,
Yeah, Paul, thank you.
hey, thanks a lot. All right, is that it?
Here with Paul Nyhard live. Back to you in the studios. Thanks, Mike. Here in the library with hockey all-star Jordan Schneider. Jordan, you played for the team for the last 2 years. Indian Hill has had the team. Tell us about your experiences on the team. What makes the unity of the team so good?
Well, I think it's just a matter of the coaching. You know, the coaching really has a lot to do with it. A lot of times, if we get into fights, you know, coach actually encouraged us to get into fights because you get more aggressive, you get your blood pumped, you get going. So as far as that's concerned, you know, the unity is just basically based on coaching.
How about the ice this year? Are they keeping it pretty wet?
It's pretty saturated. It gets pretty wet. Sometimes it gets a little slippery, you know, but it's fine. It's good climate. I mean,
Jordan, I appreciate it. Good luck this year. And live in the library, Steve Buskin reporting IHTN. Back to you in the studios.
Indian Hill hockey, yeah.
You going? Okay. Tell me, what is IHTN?
IHTN stands for Indian Hill Television Network.
Okay, and do you watch IHTN on a regular basis?
Absolutely.
And what are some of the programming? What's some of the programming that you enjoy? IHTN has this phrase. They say we're the most comprehensive student-run high school sports network in the nation, and we put on a 30-minute program day after day after day. What do you think makes the kids enjoy that so much as they watch it in your class every day?
I think because it is still so student-based, you know, and it involves the kids, and kids like watching themselves, you know. I enjoy watching the kids' games that I don't get to attend often. So I think you guys do a fantastic job. It's very professional, although it's only student run. So.
Well, I appreciate it, Ms. Coltis. Live at the Marymount Library. Or at the Marymount Theaters.
Shut up, Steven.
I'm serious.
Go.
I'm serious.
Go. Hold on.
Keep recording.
I want. This is a documentary, you know.
Yeah, it's a documentary on ihtn. We're the most comprehensive student-run high school sports network in the nation. If you didn't know, did you know that?
I didn't know that, Steven.
Now here on
This
ihtn.
is Catherine Oliver.
Catherine Oliver.
Do you smell that?
It's her
natural scent. Is there a keg in here? It smells like Smirnoff.
Anyways, so in ihtn we're not afraid to blur the lines, to go beyond the limits. But during basketball season, one of the key players on Indian Hill's team was Sean Slattery, yet he refused. He refused to be interviewed. Here we're with Sean Slattery. He's taken the time to come on ihtn. We're live in the library. Sean, tell us, what led to your basketball success?
I think it was a team effort more than anything. How about all the turnovers that you had?
Okay, we're gonna take you back to the Marymount game. It's at the buzzer. You fire the shot. What happens?
Like every other shot. The Marymount game. I don't think that I fired any shot at the buzzer.
No buzzer shots?
No, not at the Marymount game.
They probably went in though, right? If
it was a buzzer shot. You mean when Marymount beat Indian Hill?
Yeah.
You mean the first time?
Yeah, the first time.
Yeah, that was Mike Ward took the shot with about 5 seconds remaining, and after he missed it, they got the ball and he fouled the guy, so they got to shoot a 1-on-1.
Tell me what it felt like to get the revenge over Marymount.
Well, to us, I think it was just another game. I mean, obviously, it meant a little more because they just that game at Marymount was so tough to swallow. That the revenge on homecoming night was pretty sweet.
Tell me about this. I live on the street that you frequent a lot. There's like 50 mailboxes down. Tell me about that.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
You don't know anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Live in the library, Steve Buskin. Back to you in the studios.
Back.
Go.
I understand your brother has been able to acquire Reach and Pet Stop, and your dad just bought the Chinese restaurant in Marymount. You get that. How do you feel about that?
Actually, my dad's lawyer will be contacting you shortly after this interview. Back in the library.
All right, thanks. Who actually watch ihtn, and if, why so? Okay. One of the biggest fans we have at ihtn is Mr. Jim Bankin. He's one of the biggest fans, watches every single ihtn game that's on TV. What makes ihtn so good?
It's local, it's good broadcasting. Like the personalities, of course, simply because people I know and can relate to. The sports are always good, and that's probably the biggest reason.
All right, thanks, Mr. Bankin.
No problem.
Live in the library, Steve Buskin. Back to you in the studios.
Here, walk closer to the lockers. And
It's in these hollowed halls where teachers, educators, and students have all been a part of the increased test scores in the greater atmosphere here at Indian Hill High School. We got around town, around the school, and asked some of these students what makes Indian Hill such a great place and how test scores have improved so dramatically in the last 6 months. Larry Shields has more.